Hey there, as you can see, I'm in nature today, and the reason for that being is because I recently started reading this book called Wild at Heart. And at the beginning of this book, he talks about how he's in nature to find himself and how he's at the peak of this mountain. And it just got me thinking about how amazing nature is and how awesome it would be to go on a hike, which is why I'm here today. And so, as I was thinking about this earlier today, I texted a friend trying to catch up with this friend, and they were talking about how their life isn't going so great right now. How just kind of everything is kind of against them, like the world is against them. I know some of you have felt that before. I know I have felt that before. And I told them about this metaphor I've heard from many pastors, about like how life is hills, ups and downs, peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. So if you're in a valley, and by valley I mean you're at a low point, your life isn't going great, everything's kind of against you. But by peak, I mean life is on a high, life is going good, and life is just, you're really happy all the time. I've felt both of those before. But if you're in a valley, I want to tell you about this verse I found this verse in Joshua, and it's Joshua 1:9. It says, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." I love this verse so much, so I'm going to read it one more time so you understand what I'm trying to say here. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid and do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So if you're in a valley and you're feeling discouraged and you feel like you're alone and that God isn't with you, I want to remind you about how God sent Jesus to remind us that he's always there, and Jesus died on the cross for you. And I want to pray for you, and that's what I'm going to do right now, okay? Dear Lord, I thank you so much for anyone watching this, and I pray you speak through me to them. And I thank you for nature, and I thank you so much for all these blessings. I thank you for these people, and I pray that you speak to them and tell them that you're there. I pray that they know that Jesus died for them. In your name, amen.